Hey everybody, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb. Welcome to the ARTyRV live stream tonight. We'll be answering your questions about stained glass. Ed will be answering your questions, so post them in the chat and he'll
With a
be
Q?
happy to answer. Yeah, put a Q in there and he'll be happy to answer. We do this every Monday night at 7 o'clock,
Live from South Carolina.
live from South Carolina. So welcome everyone. A lot of people here already tonight, and we'll wait a few minutes till everyone gets here and answer some questions.
Well, we got a lot of people in the house tonight, so welcome everybody. Wow, this is great. For a lot of us, the weather has started to change. Yay!
Yes, it's so nice outside. I've been working in the garage most of the day today.
She
Spent
has.
half the day working in the garage.
Well, we
Before
filled the
that.
van up again with more stuff that's going to the Goodwill. So
And the other half of the day editing a video. So we're excited about everything that's going on here at ARTyRV.
yeah, and we have two more panels that have been sent in this week to share with you guys tonight.
Yeah.
And Ray, I emailed you back. You're good. And so everybody, by the way, Ray's in the house. We need to light it up for him. Ray, thanks for everything you do.
Thank you,
Probably
Ray.
getting ready to have to work pretty hard tonight, my friend.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a busy night.
Great.
So let's see if we have any questions. We don't have any questions yet. But
Mary
we'll
Beth and Paul and
Huh?
Frank have a question
Okay.
up top.
Up top.
Yeah, a
Okay, so
little
we're
bit.
moving fast here.
Hold on.
Okay, let's
Frank
start
and
up
Mary
there.
Beth.
But we'll wait a minute till everyone
Yeah.
gets here and then we'll start
Yeah,
answering
I thought I
questions.
saw a cue from Frank and Mary Beth.
Okay. Now you're making me work hard for nothing.
Oh, there it is, right
Okay.
there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
6:59.
Meredith. Okay, 6:59. Okay.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh, and Carol's here tonight too. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
So, guys, while Carol's here, let's give her a big thumbs up and a lots of hearts and love because she took the first place at the Washington State Fair. And guys, it's not only the first year she's done it; she's done it 2 years in a row. Carol, congratulations, and your work is awesome. Just like everybody's here in our chat, but I'm gonna tell you, congratulations on winning that award again.
2 years.
2 years in a row. That's
and
awesome.
I think it was the all
All
round
Yeah.
winner. Yes.
All around winner. Congratulations, Carol.
Yep.
Whoop,
There we go.
there you go.
Whoops, There we go. There we go. Okay.
So Ray and Carol, you guys thumbs up. Ray's working hard tonight, and Carol's been winning lots of prizes.
All right. Bravo, Carol.
Yeah, and
Carol
guys,
Stanglass
please
says-
toot your own horn, and if you do enter some shows and you win some awards,
Please
Barbara
share
and
that
I,
with
yeah, and our viewers, we want to hear about it. We want you
do
to
wanna
share
hear
with
about
it.
If this is your first time here and you're wondering what the heck is going on, ARTyRV is a little YouTube channel, and what we do is we communicate with beginners and stained glass artists of all levels about improving their work. So we host this channel so that more people can learn about stained glass,
Right.
especially those that don't have classes in their area, or those that just can't afford to take classes in their area, or those that have taken classes but want to get better.
Right, and that's what a lot of our videos are about too. Is our videos and our shorts are all about teaching you something that you may already know, but it may give you a different look at it, and you may a different perspective on the way that I do it. So hey, and there are no secrets, guys. I promise you.
So that's our goal, is to teach. You won't see us selling any online classes. Unfortunately, we don't do that. There's many other stained glass artists that will sell you an online class, but we'd rather offer everything that we do for free. So the formats that we use enable us to offer you classes for free.
And there's over 1,000 videos out there to help you learn the stained glass process, or maybe even just give you a little tip, give you a little idea, and maybe a little trick to put in your tool bag. So.
Yes, yes. So we communicate to people all over the world. Let's see.
That's really nice.
Let's start with the question.
Okay, let's go to the
way
top
up here
of-
at 6:59.
Okay, there's
Is that
Mary
what you
Beth.
said? 6:59.
Okay.
Is that the first one?
No, actually, Mary Beth, yeah, 6:59. Sure
Okay.
enough, Mary Beth and Frank.
All
First
right,
question,
if that's the
out of the
first one.
box. Here we go.
Do you know if oceanside iridized water glass is iridized on the smooth side or the textured side?
It's probably iridized on the textured side because of the way it comes out of the rollers, and the texture is up. So, and you can the Spectrum water or oceanside water glass. I would imagine that the iridized side is on the upside, so on the textured side, and that's the side you cut from anyway, or that's the side that I was told and taught to cut on the water glass, because it's been around for quite a while, and I was always told to cut the water glass on the textured side.
Yeah, that's kind of tricky if it's textured on the iridized side, right?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Barbara.
hey, Barbara.
We
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Let's get the light dancing for you, dear. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Low
Barbara.
cost.
Low
Thank
cost.
you, low
Oh,
cost.
thank
We
you guys
appreciate
so
that.
much.
Hey, we're getting so close. I worked out in the garage today, and oh, it's going to look good. So you're going to be very, very surprised. We're painting the floor any day now.
Yep. Well, we had to research. Well, I didn't research it. Barbara didn't research it, but Taylor researched it for us.
I did a little bit of research.
But so Taylor, okay. So between Barbara and Taylor, they researched it quite a bit, and we're going to be using we're not going to do an epoxy floor because we don't have all that traffic. But what we are going to do is we're using a primer, a concrete primer, etching primer, and that gets painted on. And what that does is help the concrete paint, stick to the floor without sandblasting it or grinding it or doing all that other
The
stuff.
floor is 18 years old.
Yeah, it's
not
pretty
like
rough
it's a brand
anyway.
new floor. It's been through a flood. It's been
It's been
sandblasted.
through two
I mean,
floods.
pressure washed 3 times. So we think it'll be okay.
I think it's going to be just fine. So, and we got the wood we're going to be boxing in the doors so that we can go ahead and get the lighting installed on them. And then we'll be bringing the scaffolding home this week so we can get the lighting. Tomorrow is my last day of physical therapy, so I get released tomorrow, which means I can get back to work. And so I'm excited about that, but we'll be bringing the scaffolding home this weekend, Barb, so we can
good.
work in the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah, we've got a light that's up. How many feet would you say?
Too high.
How many feet is it?
It's probably 14 feet, 12 or 14 feet.
Okay.
We might have to put Taylor up on the scaffolding to
Yeah,
do the work
we've got
'cause he's
this one
taller than I
light
am.
that's up way higher than all the
And
other
it's-
lights. And it's in a place where you can't put a ladder.
Yeah, very precarious place.
Yeah, it's right in the stair, so we're going to lower it.
So let's find
Anyway.
us some more questions. There's a question there from Flower Kit.
Yes, Flower Kit asked, I created my global panel to the proper measurements, but during the process of putting it together, it shrank a bit. Still send it.
Send it out. We're good. Guys, I promise you, I am not I gave you that size to work with because I know things happen. If it's plus or minus a 1/16 of an inch or what have you, don't worry about it. Ed can make it work. It's going to look great, and I can't wait for all of y'all to see everyone else's work. Thank y'all for
Flower
sending
Kit,
them in.
How much is it off?
Yeah, as long as it's not like a 1/4 of an inch or something. But
Yeah, if it's just, what, 1/8 of an
and
inch?
yeah,
we're
eighth
okay?
plus or minus either direction, we're good. So
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
Teresa says it was so nice meeting you last Wednesday when we stopped by on the way home from Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, hey Teresa, it was nice meeting you too, hon. It was nice meeting you too.
Gail's here. Hey, Gail.
Hi, Gail. Gail, Barbara sent you a message, I think, on about that class we were talking about for the
I did.
lead cane class. Check
So
your
if
email.
you can do it.
So if you can do it, just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. We'd love to see you. Okay, Paul wants to know, Ray has sent a message to Ray. Okay, any other questions? What date is the viewer showcase for October? It is blah, blah,
October
blah, 6th. October 6th, which is also
Is Larry in the house tonight?
Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
Festival week starts, right?
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
Yes, yeah. It's the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Yes.
Yes. Larry, we're not gonna make it this year, but we may make it out one year,
One
and I
year
promise
we
you,
may make it.
we'll call you before we come because We don't know our way around.
It's a world famous.
Yeah, it's world famous.
Balloon festival.
And Larry's on the board, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Larry just got a new balloon.
How many panels have we received so far? 2, 4, 6, 8,
9, 10,
12.
11, 12, 14, I think.
12 or 14.
And y'all, I can't wait for everybody to see them. You know, we're getting a sneak peek at them, and Barbara's going to show you 2 more tonight that came in earlier in the week. So,
Yeah.
but so guys, just, you know, don't forget. Hey, there's a question there, Barb.
Where's that at? What number? What time?
Let's see. Okay, that's for Paul to Ray, and there's a
You want my job?
no,
don't you?
I'm just looking to Kelly. Kelly's got a question.
Kelly's got a question. Hey, Kelly.
I'm sorry, I can't see real well, y'all.
What date is the viewer showcase for October? I just answered it.
Oh, okay.
October the 6th.
Okay.
Yes. That might have been another question too, but
Okay.
October the 6th. And so you have a couple weeks. It's good. We have a long month in September.
We do.
have
It's like 5
Mondays.
I was going to say 5 weeks.
5 Mondays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
One of the few weeks people used to get paid 5 times a month.
Yeah, that always helped, didn't it? Back
yeah,
in the day.
back in the day. yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Larry says I'm
It's
here.
off by a quarter of an inch on one side and 1/8 on the other.
I'll make it work. Just bring it. Send it to us. We'll be fine. I'll make it work. We're good. We're good. Guys,
add a
I
border?
can't stress enough how important it is to be able to cut your glass correctly. But you know what? It's okay, man. I will. We'll make that work. Flower kit. It's not out that much. A quarter of an inch sounds like a lot, but we'll get it worked out for you. Please do send us your panel because we'd love to have it. So.
Yes. All right.
Wow. We got a full house tonight.
Full
Barb.
house tonight. We
Full
got a
house
bunch of
tonight.
members here tonight, and we'd
That's
like to
good.
shout out and thank all of our members. We love you
And
guys.
all of our viewers.
And all of our viewers, too. But we love our members because it helps us
Grow.
do what we do and keep going. And we really do appreciate
Right.
y'all.
And so remember guys, when we grow, you grow.
That's right.
It's awesome. And this new studio, those of you that are just chiming in and coming in and haven't been here before, we are revamping a studio, and we're going from about, I don't know, maybe 80 square feet to 400 square feet for our new YouTube studio.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be able to do lots of different demonstrations for you, demonstrations that I can't do on my hardwood floors in my living room. And along with many other demonstrations. Now, we can cut glass in here, and I got some beautiful glass tonight to share with you. And because it's fall, we kind of brought some oranges and yellows home, and so I thought we could talk a little bit about that. And remember, if you guys are doing your festivals this time of year, oranges and yellows work really well, and browns too actually work with oranges and yellows. So keep that in mind while you're working for your shows and getting all your artwork ready. There's Miss Mary. She wants to say hi to everybody.
Hi, Renee. Yes, we can. The panel, you need to mail it to 708 12th Avenue. Mail it to Conway Glass and ARTyRV, 708 12th Avenue, Conway, South Carolina, 29526.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll have that up on the screen so you can take a screenshot of it if you need to.
Yeah, and Paul, when you're talking with Ray about the copper foil overlays, I'm not sure that we have any videos about overlays. I know we have some videos incorporating the copper foil with the lead cane, but I don't know that I've done a video to explain and describe the overlay process.
I think
Have
we
we?
might have done a couple on the live stream with some tape, copper foil.
Iridized glass, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was red iridized glass, and I'm not sure which live stream it is.
I'm not either, Paul,
I
but
was
we
looking
did do
at
a-
It wasn't too long ago.
We did an overlay technique during the live stream during Glass Chat. That's
So there
right.
may be a short on that as well. We'll look into it and see if we can help you on that. Let's see. What's the deal with shipping panels in? Okay, we'll show you in just a little while. It's the Global Glass Project, and we'll show that in just a few minutes and give you all the details. Question. Let's see. Renee says she's got hers ready to mail.
Oh, Renee, we look forward to seeing it. Well, we look forward to seeing everybody's.
Okay. Question. Did you pick out a name for your new studio? No, we haven't. We haven't had the inspiration. I mean, we've got everybody's suggestions, but we haven't named it yet. We keep calling it the garage.
Yeah, the garage project. Right now it's the new studio project. So
Kelly, I have not auditioned the Hako 888D iron yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm working on another video that we filmed earlier this month. When I get that finished, we'll move on.
Yeah, because that video is going to be about a half hour, right?
Yeah, the new video coming out is going to be about 25 minutes. I still have to film a little bit more of Ed, and then we'll put it out there. And then there'll be some soldering videos and some project videos.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start filming in the garage before it's completely
And then we're gonna do our project for the
We're so
for the global panel project in the new studio.
Yeah, and we'll make a little video out of that. So that should be fun. Okay, Ray's not finding any overlay videos. The glass garage, it's perfect,
glass
Barbara. I
garage.
love it. Yeah, that's simple and easy
Right.
to remember. But it's still ARTyRV, so ARTyRV's glass garage kind of all fits together. I like that.
Yeah, and you know what? Back, I guess it was back in the early 2000s, we had renovated an old building downtown and moved the glass blowing studio in it and turned it into what looked like an old gas station. And we called it the Glass Station. That was our glass blowing studio for about 5 years, and then they decided to tear up the alley and everything, and it just killed everything downtown for a little while.
Yeah, we were just out of business a few minutes because of road. Okay. Thank you, Barbara.
The garage studio.
Barbara said my decorative videos are great, and I'll be doing some more with the new.
Oh yeah, with the new studio.
Iron.
And
Renee's going to come in October. Don't forget.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Great, yeah.
can't wait to meet you as well, Renee.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay. So let me see if I can get this.
Well, Miss Mary hadn't been working quite as much as she used to, but she's going to be going back to work soon. She's growing up a little bit.
I'm going to go back to work.
Yeah, Barbara's
I don't
going
know
back
if
to-
she's going back to work.
Yeah, I think you know what Miss Mary's gotten good enough.
She can stay by
Her
herself.
personality, she stays home by herself now. But all she does is expect one of those little bacon strips, Ray, like you left her while you were here a couple weeks ago.
She loves those.
She loves those,
things.
Ray. What in the world? So she likes the
something.
bacon strips.
I can't move the chat for some reason.
Okay.
Stop, Mary. Stop. So let me check on what's wrong there. But anyway, let's do
Yeah, let's
glass,
come over here and we'll talk a little bit about
and
Mary.
I need to get her something.
Miss Mary's
so-
right here. Barbara's going to have to go get Miss Mary something.
She's
There she is. There's
There
those
she
beautiful brown eyes.
there. She is,
of
my
my
little
girl.
monster.
The little monster.
My monster.
She's a monster.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're going to come over here and let's look at
Do
this.
that.
Look at this piece of glass right here. This is beautiful. Now this is a spectrum glass. This is not an Oceanside. This is a spectrum. This is a really old piece of glass. It's probably 25 years old, and I have a sheet of it. But I really do like this glass, and it's because it's an opal and a spectrum. You don't normally hear the glass. You don't normally hear the glass score, but it's really nice to work with. Let's depress our head and see what happens. So you'll hear it a little bit, but you don't hear it a whole lot. Just gonna take my little. These are my little Lepinette 6-inch running pliers, my baby ones, and we're gonna start the run and just listen to it. There we go. So that really, I mean, you don't hear. Like in a lot of glasses that are very dense, you don't hear your score. But I will say this about your the Spectrum glass or Oceanside. You know, the only difference between Spectrum and Oceanside is they made everything fusible, and there's nothing wrong with that. It keeps it simple around the factory. So this time we're using our grousing pliers, and remember, we always want your jaw straight on, your flat jaw up, and we're just going to start this. And my knuckle is underneath here like that, and I'm pulling down with my thumb and pushing up with my knuckle, and I'm just holding the glass. See that? It's very loose, very loose. Okay, so I got my run started, and we heard that. Now I'm going to come back over here. Now this is a point right here, and I don't want to lose that if I can help it. So I'm going to get not on the very edge, because I will break it off rather than snap it off. But I'm going to try and bring this around nice and easy. And so by doing that and moving away from, let me see, this is the easy way. So instead of grabbing it with my grousers right down here, I put my grousing pliers like right here. Okay, and then I pull down, and now I've started my run, and it's right to here. So let me cover my marker up so we don't waste it. And now we're going to come back over here. I can see my run. It's right here. I'm getting ready to break it right into there. Ready? I'm going to use the bottoms of my index fingers on both sides, my thumb on the top, and I just popped it the rest of the way. Now, in order to get this out oh, there it is. I was going to turn my pliers upside down, but I don't have to. But I do want y'all to see this. You see that? That point is still there. So remember, if you take the time to draw a point in your window, please take the time to cut it, foil it, cut the foil back, and show off the way that your glass cutting skills. And by being able to keep points, your skills increase dramatically. So if that'll help y'all, I hope that it does. And we can do one more, Barb. Just like that. Now I went into another point. This will be an inside point, but I'm going to try and keep that if I can. Now remember, I'm staying back away from that edge. Okay, we started it. And now let's come back down here and start it the rest of the way. And back in. And out.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice glass to work with. Whoever wins the box on October the 6th, you're getting some of this too.
Okay. Rick has a question.
Hey, Rick.
He did a small leaded panel, his first attempt using lead. One piece has a gap. Is there a way to hide this? I haven't used putty on it yet.
Well, a lot of times you can, typically the reason that you get gaps is because the cane isn't bent correctly to both pieces of glass. So a lot of times you can solder that window, and you can just take the back end of a hammer and a small block of wood and just tap it and bend it the way that it needs to go. You know, if it's a big gap, you really don't want any gaps at all if you can help it. And we get in our beginner lead cane class, we get quite a few gaps, and I show them how to fix it. But a lot of times what happens with that gap is that the piece of glass or the lead cane isn't bent to conform to both sides of the glass. It's, you know, one side, one piece of glass and another piece of glass. But you can take like the back end of a hammer and just take a little small block of wood and just tap it, and that lead will conform, you know, to what you need it to do. But you don't want to hit it hard enough to fold the lead. It's fooling with lead is very gentle. You have to be very gentle with it, but you also have to remember that just like in copper foil, the only difference between doing lead cane work and copper foil work is that there's more of a distance between the glass in lead than there is in copper foil. And so your tolerances are a little bit more as opposed to your copper foil, which is very less and very intricate. But either way, your glass should be cut. You should be very proficient at cutting the glass so that you don't have those problems. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Ed. Okay, that's good. All right, so we mailed out a newsletter last week.
We did.
Right, I can't remember whether it was Sunday, Monday, something like that.
I don't remember.
So we had quite a few people open the newsletter and sign up for the classes. So I just wanted to remind you all that next month our glass blowing classes start, and we have the ornament class, and then on Tuesdays we have a pumpkin class. So we have 2 workshops on the weekend and then a Tuesday pumpkin class. So if you're interested in glass blowing,
no, it's going to be a lot of fun.
October's going to be a fun month, and then we still have November, December. So if you're so inclined, go to conwayglass.com and sign up for the fun.
Right. Yeah, and we are going to have a lot of fun this year. We're looking forward to it. We're getting the studios even more organized this year than it was last year, and we've got some new equipment. And so
Yeah.
Taylor and I are looking forward to working together again this year and expanding both our horizons, I hope.
So is that something you guys would like to see on our channel, is glass blowing and how glass is made? We want to share more of that with you and how the color changes when you add it to the glass. And I think you'll learn a lot of knowledge just about glass in general.
Glass in
those
general, yeah.
classes.
I think glass in general would be a good way to explain it. You're going to learn a lot in glass. in general.
You're going to learn a lot. So we'll be doing some videos on that. Of course, our channel's not going to go to glass blowing.
No, because this is
that,
what we
but
do.
it'll be in addition to our regular videos. So I
Right.
hope you all will enjoy those.
It'll give you a little something extra to look at.
And
know?
please share them with your friends. And if
Right.
you see something you'd like, just visit our website and maybe
Yeah, because our
it'll be on
online
there.
store opens on October the
October
15th
for the ornaments.
for the ornaments, and we ship all over the world with our Christmas ornaments. So it gets a little expensive going to like New Zealand and Australia, but we do it.
Okay. Kelly said she would like to learn more about the glass process, and it's so mesmerizing. So we hope we can.
Yeah, I hope
do
we can
several
share
of
that
those,
with y'all.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, you got the chat rolling again, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Okay.
you know what, Magali, I probably did have my voice turned away while I was cutting a little bit, and it was a little bit low. Usually, my voice projects quite.
I wasn't here. I could have
quite
kicked
well.
him. I could
She
kick
could
him.
have kicked me and said, "Speak louder." Oh, we had a class this weekend. We had our
Yeah,
make and
it was
take class.
great. It was
That was
great.
of 5 people, 5 new friends I met, and they had a really good time. And if you're watching the show, I gave all of you the card and asked you to tune in tonight. If you're watching, I had a great time. I hope that y'all had a great time. And we actually finished up about 5 minutes early, so it was pretty good.
Yeah. Carol wants to know, when working with lead cane, is the gap cut between the glass the same no matter what size cane you're using?
Yeah, because the heart's always the same thickness on the lead. It's just usually the outside edges are wider. So, but yeah, it's the same. I kind of figured out a simple way to explain to everybody how the gap. Well, not really, not the gap, but how to cut your pattern so that your pattern is correct. Now, everybody knows that they make foil pattern shears, but they also make lead pattern shears. If you want to cut, the small panels and you want to cut them all out, that's fine. And then also you can use the razor blade trick, which we have a video on that, and you can do that, or the pattern shears. Or the other thing is I work on the light box, so I cut on either side of my black line, and I'm very proficient at cutting glass.
And the Sharpie is the
Is the
perfect
perfect
size.
width of
Right.
between the lead lines. So if we were to do, I'm gonna do this on a piece of yellow glass bar. Okay. Because I take my patterns and draw them out with a pencil, full scale and everything, and then I come back I come back with a Sharpie. This Sharpie right here. It's called a fine point Sharpie. This is the one. And then what I do is I take and I darken the pattern in. Every line on that pattern, I trace it in. And that gives me a line. That gives me a line on my pattern that's that wide right there, okay? Now, if I were to take a pair of pattern shears for lead cane and cut that right there and go right down the middle of it, none of that black line would be showing. That's the width of the heart of the lead. So the width of the heart of the width of your foil, 2 pieces of your foil, is that half of that. You see that? That's the difference. This is 2 pieces of 1.25 foil, and this is the heart of the lead. So it's a big difference. But what I found when you're cutting lead, you're cutting on the light box for lead, is that if the outside of you, because everybody's gonna take and if you're gonna do a pattern, let me find a good. Okay, if you're gonna do a pattern, you're gonna take a piece of paper and this is your pattern. You're gonna hold it down, and you're just gonna come over here and you're gonna trace around it like that, just like that. Okay. So now when you do that, when your cutter, because this is the piece of glass you want. We don't care anything about this. This is the piece we want. But if you look at this down, let me get it directly over top of this. If you look at the outside of that cutter head, and then you look at the outside of the cutter wheel, as long as I follow that black line with the outside of my cutter head, all of this will come right out and it'll be exactly the way we need it. Just like that. And because when we're cutting our pattern, remember, we're cutting to the inside of that black line. And I'm just taking this and I'm just turning. Now this is a piece of Chicago art glass, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, this probably isn't going to come out, because Chicago art glass, the annealing process for it was so ridiculous. It's not really that great. And there we go. So we made it all the way around. And the other thing we're going to do is first we're going to get rid of this. Wow, listen to how dense that is. That's pretty dense stuff. Somebody's getting a piece of yellow. Somebody's going to get a piece of yellow, Mommy. Oh, Mary's being good.
She is being good. She probably can't move.
So let's try and get this. If we can get it started, it'll probably go around, but it's probably just going to go Chippewa, Chippewa, Chippewa. My finger's underneath of it. There, I've started it. There it is. It finally came off right there. Couldn't stand it any longer. Get my fingers underneath of it. Try and chase this run back around. Okay. Well, actually, that's kind of really what I wanted you to see, was that that black line is still there on the glass. So now when I get ready to put this in the lead frame in the caming, it should just fit in there just fine, because it's going to fit up next to my other glass. And this is, like I said, this is Chicago art glass. And this may happen to y'all too, but I don't know about if you're cutting Chicago art glass or not. Okay, so let's just put a little relief score right here. Just a little one. And we'll pop that right there. There we go. And that piece will come right out. So, but you see, what I want you to see is that now if I came back and I cut the other piece of glass if I needed another piece of yellow. But this will all fit because it's inside the line on the cane there. See it? So that's if you'll keep that in mind, and I discussed that quite in depth in the class over the weekends, and definitely explain it to you while we're cutting glass for sure.
Okay.
We can get that.
We definitely won't have that wobbly table when we move out to the new studio.
Well, no,
I'm thinking
because-
maybe we can move out there by next week. I don't know.
A couple weeks. Yeah.
Couple weeks. Soon. Okay. Got some questions came in, hon. Thank you so much. That was a great demo.
Okay, I didn't bore anybody with yellow, right?
No, yellow is fabulous. Everybody that says they'd like to see some glass blowing demos and see how glass is made.
Okay.
Magali wants to know if we'll have any new colors or shapes for the glass ornaments this year.
Yes.
We will. We don't know what they are yet. We have to see what glass is available, and then our color person, Taylor, will
Line up some new ornaments.
he'll be mixing the colors, and he does all the color, and so he's been working on the list.
Yeah, well, actually, probably by Wednesday we'll be ordering our color for the
And
glass
that's one
blowing
of the
season.
videos that you'll see is when, when we get the color in and when we start playing with the color, you'll be able to see that. So it's very interesting how they make the color, how we make our glass. Someone wants to know if we, where was that question? Do you ever make your own sheets of glass to use in a project?
No. Well, I don't know. We do take flat glass and sometimes we'll do fusings and put it into panels. So I guess but we don't make our own sheet glass. No, that requires a totally different operation than what we have.
Yes, and then we do make rondelles in different colors. So if we actually needed a piece of glass in a certain color,
We could make it and technically flatten it, and make sure that we anneal it correctly, and then we would be able to cut it up. Yes, so technically, I guess we can make.
but
sheet
we'll
glass,
show you
can't
how
we?
those rondelles are made and how
rondelles are
sheet
made.
glass is made and that kind of thing. We can't really show you sheet glass because we don't,
don't have
have
the
the
rollers,
setup.
yeah.
We don't have the rollers. We don't have an annealer big enough.
Right.
Well, we do kinda.
Kinda.
Loka has what did she say? I just saw that.
Well, she just said only you can cut a shape.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
Only
guys
you
are too
can do
kind.
that.
You can do that. That's nothing.
Carol said, I bet
got-
you can do it, Loka.
Yeah, Loka, you
There
can
you
do
go.
it. That's right. You can do it, Loka. Draw it and cut it, and that's how you practice. And I tell you, if you are practicing, try and use window glass out there if you can. If you can use window glass to help you improve your cutting skills, and then by the time you get to the expensive colored glass, then you're so relaxed and having fun that you're not worried about it. So, and that's a lot of times. Glass is very intimidating. Textured glass is even more intimidating than smooth glass, and opalescent glasses are more intimidating than transparent. So,
Okay, so let's go on and look at the Global Glass Project right now and
Oh, yeah.
share a couple of
couple panels.
panels we got in. 10 inches by 6.5 inches tall, 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches high. A panel representing where you're from, your city, your state, your county, or a local landmark.
Or
Send
anything,
it in.
yeah.
We'll be accepting through the end of the year, if not longer. We have a lot of openings.
Oh,
right
this
now.
is Beth.
Beth Mahenick.
Mahanick.
Isn't
Okay.
that beautiful?
Yeah. I like it. It's pretty. She lives in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, right?
Michigan, yes. I was wondering if you would remember.
Well, yeah, because she's a smallmouth. She's a fisherman and a golfer.
Yeah. Colors are gorgeous. That's
they
going
are.
to show up really nice.
That's going to show up. Yeah, it's going to show up so pretty.
And this is from Deborah Matten, and this is North Carolina.
Yeah, this is really pretty. Nice, Deb. And I love the medallion in there. That's really nice.
Very nice.
And the fact that you use fractures and stringers. I love it.
Yes. Of course, the
There's the
panels are
doors.
going in there. We've stripped them, cleaned them.
And now we're going to make them identical.
We'll make them identical
And then we're gonna,
hang them up and start
Paint them. Paint them.
paint them.
Paint them gray.
They'll be painted gray. Yeah, we don't want it to look too busy out there.
We want to show off your work, so we're going to make them like almost match the wall, except you're gonna be able to see your beautiful work that you're saying. And by the way, guys, there's the address right there for shipping your panels. And remember, viewershowcase@gmail.com is where you want to send your panel to, so that we can put it on the viewer showcase on Monday, October the 6th.
Right.
Right?
So for the Global Glass Project, ship to ARTyRV, 708 12th Avenue, Conway, South Carolina. And so we appreciate everyone sending these in, and we can't wait to see your work and share it with the world.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Rick, I think that's the answer to the question, buddy. I'm pretty sure. If you're going to cut on a light box, that sounds like it to me.
Paul wants to know, do you guys make a glass? Oh, yeah, we do. We make glass pumpkins, and there'll be call me October 15th, and I'll let you know what's in stock. They sell so fast, we can't really inventory them online, but I can send you pictures of what's in stock.
Right. Yeah, and because we have the classes, and that what Taylor and I will be making them, and we'll be experimenting with pumpkins with new colors too. So.
Yes, Beth, we did see your house on there,
Yep.
and we'll be showing these a little bit closer as we get them all together.
And start getting them installed. So.
Yeah, because I haven't photographed them really professionally yet, but we're going to get a professional photograph of each one.
And she's really good at
And,
photographing glass.
We'll tell your story along with that.
We sure will. You better believe it.
That's a good question. Yes, I did find it. Let's see. When I cut with foil shears, it leaves a hair of the fine Sharpie line on each side. As a longtime seamstress, I'm used to cutting stuff with scissors, so I use the shears.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. The shears are going to give you, they're designed to give you the exact distance that you need from two pieces of foil kissing against each other. So that's fine. And the same way with the lead cane shears are the same. It's just I personally work on the light box. So over the years, I've developed a technique where as long as I stay on either side of the black line that I put on my drawing, I can make my windows go together really quick, because I don't have to worry about the glass being too big or too small, having to recut it halfway through the process. And those are the things that you want to try to eliminate so that you become more confident in what you're doing.
Yes. Thank you, Ed.
I hope so.
Okay, if you have a question, just put it in the chat, and we'll be happy to share it with Ed, and he can answer us. If you're interested in taking any classes, just go to conwayglass.com.
And click on the classes page.
And click on the classes page. We also have a blog there that tells you a lot about what we do, and you can learn about who we are and what we do. Just go to conwayglass.com.
Right.
That's our brick and mortar store, and that's where Ed teaches more classes for people that want to travel.
And that's where our glass blowing studio is.
Our glass blowing studio.
And keep in mind, we have a Fairfield by Marriott here in Conway. We also have a really nice bed and breakfast down on the river, and we also have I found this out a few classes ago. We have some Airbnbs within just a block or two of our studio. You can almost walk to take classes. So, and I didn't realize that, but anyway, they're available. If you look up our address, you can get an Airbnb really close.
If you come to Conway in October, you'll be just amazed at our town. We are all about Halloween. We have
Halloween
ghosts and
town.
goblins everywhere, and it's absolutely amazing. If you want to come take a class, make a pumpkin or make an ornament, October's a great time to come.
And keep in mind, we do ship the ornaments all over the place. So, you can, and we offer discounts for more ornaments. So.
And then in November, they start the Christmas season right before or right at Thanksgiving. I think it may even start before then.
In our town.
In our town.
Yeah.
And it is
It's
gorgeous. It's just like old time fashion, old time
It's like
Christmas.
It's like a picture out of
Norman Rockwell.
Yeah.
It's like a Norman Rockwell Christmas.
or
yeah.
whatever that channel is that you watch that you cry all the time.
So if you, no, I didn't make these earrings, but thank you very much. I bought them at an art festival from a young lady, and I
She gets
really,
more
really like
compliments
them. I
on
get
those-
more
on those cheap
compliments on them,
earrings.
and
I
they're
love 'em.
very,
Yeah.
they're not glass. They're actually resin.
Yeah, they're a
They're
resin.
very light. Thank you. So what was I talking about?
You were talking about our classes.
Yeah, our classes
And then we were-
come in this time of year. This time of year, all the way through, and then again in February. We're all about love.
Right. Well, and we start our stained glass. All of our stained glass classes start again in January.
Yeah.
So we do
January
one
and
weekend a
February.
month. We could do a beginner class, a lead cane class, and a make and take. Boom, boom, boom.
In our Conway studio.
And we do that all the way through September.
Yes. So we'll start that schedule back up in January. This year we won't be taking so many breaks because of health issues.
Yeah,
But
we
we
gotta
do hope to
clean-
do a little bit of traveling this year.
I hope so.
There's a lot of people we have to see.
Yeah, I know, right? There's a lot of people that have come to see us that we need to go see them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
and-
think you missed Rick just above Beth. Rick.
Rick.
So a fine Sharpie is the same thickness as lead cane. Is an extra fine Sharpie the same thickness as copper foil?
You know,
Yes.
I don't know, but I'm going to say, yeah, it probably is.
Yes, I think
And-
so.
Yeah,
But check it. Check
Check
it
it.
and see if it's the same.
it should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
That's what I always give him when he's working and needs a Sharpie. I give him one or the
Depending
other.
on what I'm doing, she'll say, here's this, here's that.
But sometimes now, if they get worn out, that line gets thicker and thicker.
Right.
So be careful of that.
So don't press down on the Sharpies. You need to have a light hand and keep the width of that Sharpie the width that it's supposed to be. Because you can get, you can get it really fat if you push down hard enough, and that's not what you want.
Laura says alive about taking pictures of glass. We really do need to share with you a video about taking pictures with glass
'Cause it's
it's
tough.
one of the hardest things to learn when you're first starting out. I think.
I
I
think it
had
is
a
too,
lot of
yeah.
I had a lot of trouble, and I've taken a lot of photography classes, but it's glass is different. Glass is different.
Well, you
because
have
of
all
the
the
reflection
reflections,
and
yeah.
the contours, and light from everywhere where you don't even know light's coming from. That's the problem.
it picks up light like you coming from places you didn't even think you were getting light from. So.
Les wants to know,
Hey, Les.
do you like to break a big sheet of glass on the edge of the table?
Yes, it's safe. Well, not only is it safer, but it's more efficient that way. Trying to hold a big piece of glass up and run it like that, you get too much weight going one way or the other, and it's bound to take off. But if you'll score it, slide it out, and pop it on the edge of the table less, your success rate increases.
Yep. So taking pictures of glass, we've had a lot of
Inquiry about that?
inquiry. See, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to
Well,
work
because
in the
we're going to have that
garage.
new studio. And actually, we're bringing one of your photography tables home to work in the new studio.
Yes.
So Barbara
That's
has a
perfect.
portable photography studio.
I do.
It's just it's a several different
Tent.
size tents with some lighting that goes with it as well. And of course, we have the lighting that we use here in the YouTube studio. So she should be able to share a photograph in your work.
Yes.
Because it's tough, guys. It's really tough.
And I've tried a lot of different, you'll see the little photo boxes on Amazon, and I've tried several of them, but I'll share those with you. Now I have something else to work on, right? But it is very valuable.
Yeah, but you're feeling
especially-
better.
Yeah, I am. It's very valuable in moving your career forward to be able to take professional photos of your work.
Right. Yeah.
Laura says she makes terrariums, and it's so hard to get a good picture. Yes, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
hard because you've got light coming in from all sides.
Yeah, you're getting refraction now because you've got, coming from all sides.
So you'll have to think about a light box that would soften that light, but depending on the size you're working with will depend on the size of not the light box like he uses, but a light box that covers your piece so you can photograph it.
Right, that goes inside of.
That it goes inside of.
Carol says she just walks by and takes a picture every time she goes by her window. Eventually she gets a good one.
Yeah.
That's good, Carol. I like that, hon.
Eventually, right, because
eventually.
the time of day. You're exactly right.
Right. Well, the thing about it too is art glass, Barbara, is really its truest color right at just dusk. Really, I think it's prettiest.
If the brightness of the sun is coming in there full blast, you're not going to get a good picture. But if it's soft and maybe a little bit shady, you're going to get a better picture.
I agree.
But yeah, that's a great idea, Carol. No
Yeah,
joke.
Way to go. That is. Just put it on the space on the wall and then every time you walk by, take a picture.
Okay, if you have any questions, just put it in the chat. We have 10 more minutes. Ed's going to cut another piece of purple.
Oh yeah, this is
A piece of
Armstrong,
purple.
and so once they start making Armstrong again, you guys will be able to attach this glass to yourselves. But this is very similar to a Wismac 197. So this is really pretty. This is a really nice glass. It's quite soft, and it's very forgiving. So when you go to cut a shape, now remember this is purple and white stacked up, so you're really not going to hear it. And that's okay, guys. If you don't hear your score, it's really not any big deal. Just know where it is when you get finished so that you can run it. And there we go. We just saw that run go to right there. Now I'm going to come back to the other end, which would be the end that I started on, and go ahead and run it back to itself. Here we go. Okay. So now I started this, but I didn't squeeze it hard enough to run it to the other side. So I'm just going to drop in behind that and pull down and away, just like that. Just pull down and away. Now a lot of times when you're cutting, really narrow pieces of glass, your grousers do the best job for you. And now that let me come over here. So this is I don't know if this is going to break or not, but and it might not.
Oh.
That's all right. So when you go to chip a piece of like that and you see you get that flare underneath of there, take your grousers and just pull away and up. Just like that, and that little ear will come right off of there. So again, this is just going to chip away. It's going to give you an excuse to use your grinder. Those of you that like to use your grinder, you're going to have to use it on this. But and that's the other thing about Armstrong glass. When they were making it hot and heavy, it didn't always work for you, but it does. They make some beautiful glass, and it does give you some beautiful, beautiful lines. It does work periodically, but maybe just cutting a thin piece of glass like that on the Armstrong just wasn't in the cards today for all of us. So, but remember, guys, let me show you something. When you're practicing cutting glass, use window glass, because everything you do with this glass, you can see. You can see your run start. You can see. Oh, bless you, hon. You can see yourself doing all of these things. This has to go in my box over there. But so I think what I wanted to show them. I just want to show them something.
Okay, I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, bless you in advance. So when you're scoring window glass, and you're trying to figure out how to use your running pliers and how much pressure to use, you just see that? With the window glass, you can see what you're doing. And you can come back and you can see what you're doing again. You can watch this. You can watch everything happen in real time. And as it happens in real time, it's also teaching you. It's teaching you the properties of itself. So now you should be able to take your fingers underneath of this glass and you're going to pull down out here and you're going to run this. Watch. You're going to run it. Just pulling
Over
down.
here.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
you're just pulling down. Just like that.
Big question mark.
What?
What?
What? Is it a question? Any more questions, everybody? No. So what'll happen though is when you're cutting your glass, if you'll use some window glass and teach yourself to learn how the glass actually works and runs, and while you're breaking it, and then when you get to the opaque glass, it's not going to scare you quite as much. That's all. You know.
Laura said she had a very small piece of glass. What am I doing? Okay.
Hey.
Where was it? I had to cut a very small slice off the other day. I used what you have shared and it worked perfectly.
Oh, well, that's a very kind comment. Thank you so much. But it does work, guys. What I do try to show you is that it does work. And Robin, I don't know if you got your box of glass yet, but it is on its way to you.
Oh, Mary Beth said she had, when teaching Carl to help them, she had him cut up a couple square feet of window glass into scrap, first straight and then increasing curves. When he got to the art glass, his cuts were near perfect.
I think that's the way we rolled through the class, wasn't it?
That's how we do.
That's how we do it, Mary Beth. Way to go, hon.
I'm so proud
Awesome.
of y'all and teaching your son to do stained glass.
All right, and making him part of the crew.
Yes, and
Part of the team. You know, because
yes.
we have a team.
We have a team, and I'll tell you what, we got to keep this craft moving forward and teach the younger generation, or else we're going to lose it. So, yeah, this is wonderful to hear.
Yeah. It really is. It really is. So, give Carl a big thumbs up for us there, Mary
Yes.
Beth and Frank.
Tell him we said good luck, and we're so
Yeah.
happy for him, and we look forward to
Never, ever, ever give up.
seeing his work in the future.
Yeah, and meeting him.
Yes. Okay, guys, we're right at the end of the show. We are
are.
2
Karen,
minutes away. Karen, it's good to
Congratulations,
see you.
Grandma.
Yeah,
That's a
congratulations
cute
to
baby
Grandma.
now.
Oh my God, precious. Why
Don't
they get
spoil
so
it or
precious?
anything.
They just get prettier every year, don't they? Those little babies.
I know. So, yeah.
Okay.
And those were some good pointers. And next week, if you think of any questions that you might want to just jot them down and then throw them in the chat next week for us. And I think that it's almost time to.
It's almost time to go.
It's almost time to go.
We're going to eat dinner. We're going to have shrimp.
We're gonna have shrimp and tortellini.
And we thank everyone for coming out tonight. If you have a quick question, we'll be happy to answer it. It is 7:59. We have room for one more question. But thank you, everyone. Please show your support by giving us a thumbs up.
Right, because all
Please
that matters.
subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it.
Right,
And Michael McBride,
Michael,
thank you so
you.
much. We always appreciate that.
Yeah, we always
sure
appreciate
do.
that.
And
So-
we thank you all who have given to us on
And Barb's going to
Venmo.
be doing the spreadsheet, so we'll know exactly what's going on.
Thank you, everyone, for sending Venmo and buying us coffee. We sure appreciate it.
And it's helping the project move along so very, very fast.
Thank
Karen,
you, Mill
thank
Stained
you.
Glass. You are the sweetest.
You're awesome, girl.
She is. She's an awesome girl.
Hugs to you.
Yes. So everyone who's been here tonight, we do appreciate everyone here. Those
Sure
who
we do.
are watching on the rerun, when you watch on the rerun, we do appreciate it, and we see everyone that's watching, and it makes a big difference.
It does. It makes a big difference in the channel. It makes a big difference in our lives. And we are so proud to be part of your community. Thank you for bringing us into your lives, guys. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Thank you all, and we're going to head out and have a little bit of food and
A little bit of
don't know.
family
family time, I guess.
time.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So for the ARTyRV channel, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
Keep up the good work, guys. See you soon.
We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.